for the final time before TakeOver New York this Sunday, and for the final time in Season 2, we welcome you to the Professional Wrestling Standard Bearer today. Welcome to NXT. We are live from Sacramento, California, and what a main event we have for you here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is none other than champions versus challengers. NXT North American Champion Ricochet will be teaming with the NXT Champion Dean Ambrose to take on NXT North American Championship #1 contender challenger Kevin Owens and their challenger for the NXT Championship, none other than the Dutch Destroyer Aleister Black. It is your main event tonight. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are almost set to get our first bit of action here on the final episode of NXT in the second season. One half of the World Tag Team Champion Seth Rollins going to take on one of the contenders for his championship this Sunday at TakeOver, and the referee signals for the bell, and Dash Wilder going to come right out of the gate with a kick to the midsection and take it right to Seth Rollins in this matchup. We certainly thank you for joining us here once again on NXT, ladies and gentlemen, as Dash Wilder now going to send Seth Rollins into the opposite corner and boxes the ears. He's got Rollins stunned up against the ropes and now takes him down in a hot shot. Just slings the throat right into the rope. No wasted motion from Dash Wilder here in this matchup so far. And now he's got the Owens. He's going to stomp away at the chest of Seth Rollins. How about that main event, ladies and gentlemen? Dean Ambrose, one other member of the Shield. You gotta know he's looking on in this matchup, as well as one half of the World Tag Team Champions Roman Reigns as Dash Wilder continues the onslaught on Seth Rollins. He picks him up, inverted atomic drop. Dash Wilder, I have to say, I am pleasantly surprised. He's taking it right to Seth Rollins in our first matchup this evening. Dean Ambrose will be tagging with NXT North American Champion Ricochet as Seth Rollins takes over Dash Wilder, and now Seth Rollins going to look to mount a comeback. We'll be taking on #1 contenders Kevin Owens and Aleister Black. You know there is going to be hell to pay with Aleister Black. You know he wants to get his hands on not only Dean Ambrose, but he still has a bone to pick with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, who was, if it wasn't thanks to Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose wouldn't even be the NXT champion here today. As Seth Rollins now, oh look at these elbow strikes right into the forehead, right there close to the temple, almost looked like he caught him. And now Rollins gonna drop a knee right across the throat. Rollins now in control of this matchup, but now he's gonna go up to the second rope. And whoa, look at this, ladies and gentlemen, backstage. That's one other Shield member, Roman Reigns. That's the way out here. Dash Wilder now taking it right to Seth Rollins. Wilder back in control of the matchup. Uppercut right there from Wilder. Rocks Seth Rollins. Oh, not sure what Dash was looking for there. Seth Rollins had it well scouted though. And now Rollins going to look to bring Dash Wilder back in the hard way. Suplex going to bring him back in. Center of the ring. Rollins is going to pick him back up now. What's he going to look for here? Shot right there. Stuns Dash Wilder. And now Rollins, being sent to the outside. We once again thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for taking the time out, coming by, supporting NXT throughout the season. None of this would have been possible without you guys, so we thank you all once again for stopping by, for supporting. We love and appreciate each and every one of you. None of this would have been possible. Oh, Dash Wilder tried to catch Seth Rollins coming in. Northern Light suplex right there from Seth Rollins with a bridge. Wilder gets the shoulder up at one though. Rollins now picks him back up. Shot right there. And what was Roman Reigns doing heading up to the ring? And he was right there by the gorilla position. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, or why Roman Reigns felt the need to come out here in this matchup. Dash Wilder tried to suplex Seth Rollins back in. Tried to give him a receipt. Seth Rollins denies him though. Now Rollins perched out on the apron. What's he looking for? Maybe that springboard knee. Yes, he does. But Rollins looked like that. Man, that was nasty. It looked like it was just, it took just a mile out of Seth Rollins as it did Dash Wilder. And now Wilder has him back out on the apron again. Gonna look for a suplex. No. Rollins gonna deny him once again. And now Rollins from the other side. He's gonna look to hit it flush this time. Rollins, springboard, knee strike connects. Rollins nails it that time. He might have had a little bit of an ugly landing on the first one, but he got him flush on that second one. Rollins now just gonna taunt away, disrespecting Dash Wilder by putting a boot right to the face, and now Seth Rollins gonna look to wear down Dash Wilder. He's got him in this rear chin lock. Can Dash Wilder somehow, some way, fight up to a vertical base? He is up. Shot to the midsection. Follows it up with the second one. Wilder now on the move. Collision in the center of the ring. He catches him, maybe a jawbreaker. No, kick to the midsection from Rollins and takes him down with a Kamingiri. Seth Rollins back in control of this matchup. Kick to the midsection. No. Wilder caught the foot. Wilder, oh, lung blower. Lung blower, code breaker, call it what you will. Seth Rollins just a shoulder up. Oh my goodness, Dash Wilder came that close to pinning one half of the World Tag Team Champions. And now Wilder, perched up on the second rope. He wants Seth back up to his feet and looking for an axe handle. No, Seth Rollins got a shot in on the midsection. Rollins now off the ropes. Shot takes him down. Rollins now on the move. The comeback is on. Sling blade right there from the Architect. And now Seth Rollins wants him back up to his feet. Irish whip. Gonna send him into the buckle. And now Rollins, he has him hooked. He's got him. Buckle bomb. Buckle bomb in the corner takes down Dash Wilder. And now Seth Rollins poised, ready to strike. Kick to the midsection. Seth Rollins on the move. Black out curb stomp. Rollins nails a blackout curb stomp and all. Backstage in the gorilla position. When we saw Roman Reigns making his way out to the arena earlier, we wondered what was taking him so long. And now we know. Scott Dawson beating the living hell out of Roman Reigns in the backstage. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Dash Wilder just rolled up Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins was looking at the Titantron. Oh my goodness. Well, this is not going to go over well with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. This right here, the lung blower from Dash Wilder. That could have been it right there, but Seth Rollins got the shoulder up. Somehow he fought through. This right here, the buckle bomb in the corner. Seth Rollins will follow that up with a blackout curb stomp. Then we saw on the Titantron, it distracted Seth Rollins just long enough for Dash Wilder to roll him up. Oh my goodness.
Here is your winner, Dash Wilder.
Ladies and gentlemen, if that's any indication, Dean Ambrose is going to have his work cut out for him. It is not going to be a fun night for the Shield here in Sacramento. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, the #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship, the Irish Last Kicker, Becky Lynch, is going to be in action. Wait a minute. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if I know Aleister Black like I believe that I know him, there is definitely going to be held up pay in the main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, Becky.
Oh, wait a minute. There's the NXT Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler, and she just German suplexed Becky Lynch on the staging area. What the hell is this about Shayna Baszler attacking Becky Lynch? Shayna Baszler assaulting Lynch, who was on her way out for her match. And Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch now gonna fight back. Becky Lynch takes her around and drops her with a DDT. Becky Lynch is not gonna have any of that. Shayna Baszler, the mind games are over. Becky Lynch, she's got her hooked in the disarmer. Becky Lynch has got the disarmer locked in on the stage. She's got her. This isn't a match. This is just a fight. What's she gonna do? Shayna Baszler just tapped out. Becky Lynch just submitted the NXT Women's Champion mere days before their encounter at TakeOver New York. And now Becky Lynch taking it right to Shayna Baszler. The onslaught that Shayna Baszler tried to withstand upon Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch now fighting back. Oh, forearm strike. Shayna Baszler caught the shot though. Baszler now, she's got her. Oh no, we've seen this in the past as she stomps on the arm. Shayna Baszler just stomped on the arm of the #1 contender. Shot right there. And oh now she's got the Karafuda clutch locked in as she wrestles her down. Shayna Baszler has got the Karafuda clutch locked in. And there's nowhere to go for Becky Lynch. Lynch though. Lynch, oh, couple of shots right there. Lynch shifts her weight. And now she somehow, some way, fights out of the Karafuda clutch. Forearms right there. Now Lynch takes her down once again. She's got the disarmer locked in. Once again. Baszler already tapped once. And Baszler now fights out of disarmer. And now Baszler just gonna run away. Well, Baszler runs away here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But there is gonna be no place to run. No place to hide. Mere days away for the NXT Women's Championship. Madison Square Garden, TakeOver New York. The Women's Championship will be on the line. Shayna Baszler takes on Becky Lynch. There's going to be no place to run for Shayna Baszler. Back out here in the arena, ladies and gentlemen. Lynch now in the ring. You know that counter has to have Becky Lynch absolutely heated. Lynch now takes it right to Carmella, and you would have to say you would not want to be Carmella in this scenario. Becky Lynch, there is going to be hell to pay. Lynch takes her over with an arm drag. Kick right there. Forearm struck from the #1 contender. Becky Lynch, you know she has got to be fired up. She already earns the moniker, the Irish Last Kicker. She says she brings straight fire, and well, you know there's got to be a whole lot of fire that's burning in Becky Lynch after being assaulted by Shayna Baszler before she can even get down to the ring. Before their encounter at TakeOver New York. Carmella now going to look to take it right to Becky Lynch. Going to try and wear down Becky Lynch, trying to slow down the pace of this matchup. Clothesline from Carmella takes down Becky Lynch on the outside. And now Carmella going to look to follow Becky Lynch out to the outside. And now Lynch not going to have any of that though. Now she's going to send Carmella back into the ring. Lynch now going to go up to the top turnbuckle. High rent district. Will it pay off? Oh, Carmella tried to get a shot in. Lynch takes her down. Hurricane Rana hooks the legs. Will this be an off the Hurricane Rana as quickly as it began? No, near fall. Near fall. Becky Lynch going to look to take it right to, and she's got her hook. Oh, Carmella, beautiful counter. Shifts her weight. Delivers a reverse DDT, does the Princess of Staten Island. And now Carmella going to shoot the half on the #1 contender. And it's going to take a whole lot more than that. Not even a one count. Oh, Carmella just slaps Becky Lynch. I don't know if that's exactly the best thing to do. Becky Lynch is already fired up enough as is. Carmella now going to go up to the top rope. We saw this just moments ago from Becky Lynch, and it paid off for her. With a pillow for Carmella, and oh, counter right there. Beautiful counter from Becky Lynch into the cover. Goes Lynch, and she gets a near fall. Lynch gets a near fall. Whew. Catch your breath for a second. Kick to the midsection right there from Becky Lynch. It's been fast and furious in this matchup. Carmella once again, beautiful counter. She's got her hooked. Will this be a kill? She's surprised. Can she upset the #1 contender? No. I have to say, Carmella taking it right to the #1 contender. And imagine if Carmella could upset the #1 contender. That would definitely throw her name into the hat for a shot at the Women's Championship at some point in time. And now Carmella almost looked like she was going to take a count-out victory right there, but Lynch back into the ring. Irish whip reversal. Reversal right there. Now Lynch. Oh, shot right there. Stuns Carmella. Knocks her to the outside. And now Carmella stunned. Oh my goodness. Tope Suicida through the ropes. Tope Suicida through the ropes. Becky Lynch is not holding back in this matchup. There's a whole lot of fury flowing through the veins of Becky Lynch. Back exploder suplex. Takes down the Princess of Staten Island. And now Becky Lynch, what she can look for here, she drags you to the center of the ring. Lynch, I have to say, she's almost stalking us. Lynch waits for Carmella to turn around, and now she's got her hooked. She's got the disarmer locked in. To borrow a phrase from the Women's Champion, it's either going to be tap or snap. Becky Lynch has shown no signs of letting go. Carmella, give her props. She's been in this disarmer a lot longer than any other opponent. And wait a minute. Becky Lynch let her go. Well, I don't understand that. Lynch had her dead to rights. She had her locked in the disarmer. And now Lynch. Oh, whoa. Lynch has got the Karafuda clutch. Lynch has got the Karafuda clutch locked in on Carmella. Lynch has got the Karafuda clutch locked in. Carmella, what is she going to do? You have got to know. You definitely have got to know. You bet your ass this is a message being sent right to the NXT Women's Champion as Becky Lynch has tapped out Carmella with the Karafuda clutch. Message sent to the NXT Women's Champion. You know, you definitely know that is a message being sent to the Women's Champion after that assault that we saw at the beginning as Lynch was making her way out to the arena. And Lynch looked like the house of fire in this matchup. And you'd have to say it's definitely due in part to the fact that Shayna Baszler looked to get one up on Becky Lynch and attack her before Lynch could even make it out here to the arena for a match. Some might say it was mind games. Some might say it was Shayna Baszler looking to get a leg up for their encounter this Sunday at TakeOver New York. Call it what you will.
Here is your winner, Becky Lynch.
Well, Lynch definitely sent a message to the Women's Champion. There's going to be hell to pay. Vengeance is coming at TakeOver. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is just about that time. It is just about main event time. Champions versus challengers. Ricochet, Dean Ambrose, Kevin Owens, Aleister Black. It is your main event on the television finale of NXT Season 2. It is your main event and it's moments away. Let's get it started. Tensions are definitely running high here in NXT, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, a war of words right there with Adam Cole and Roderick Strong. It is all gonna happen this Sunday. Take over New York, Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, the best of 5 series finale. One of these two men are going to become the #1 contender to the NXT North American Championship. Moving along to our tag team division, we saw earlier on in the night, Dash Wilder upset Seth Rollins. And you know Rollins and Reigns are definitely going to make the Revival pay come this Sunday when the World Tag Team Championships are on the line. Can the Revival ride that wave of momentum after Dash Wilder successfully defeated Seth Rollins early on in the night? We saw Shayna Baszler try to get in the mind of Becky Lynch by attacking her as she was on her way out to her match with Carmella. Becky Lynch made Carmella pay after those actions by Shayna Baszler, even making the NXT Women's Champion tap out up on the staging area. But will Becky Lynch manage to tap out Shayna Baszler when it matters the most for the Women's Championship? For the North American Championship, we have the one and only King of Flight, Ricochet, as he faces Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens finally getting his one-on-one rematch after having that absolute barn burner with Eric Young back at TakeOver New York. We are going to see, can the King once again defeat Mr. Wrestling Kevin Owens with the North American Championship up for grabs? And in the main event, ladies and gentlemen, Dean Ambrose will be facing Aleister Black. And as we heard from Triple H early on in the night, this is going to be Aleister Black's final opportunity if he does not defeat Dean Ambrose for the NXT Championship. What is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? It is an absolute stat card you are not going to want to miss. TakeOver New York. Back out here in the arena, ladies and gentlemen. And it is just about that time. Main event time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Maryville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
Well, Kevin Owens has made his feelings abundantly clear with the NXT Management Committee. And we all know the story with Kevin Owens. He wants to be the first ever dual champion here in NXT. He wants to hold the North American Championship as well as the NXT Championship. And he's going to have his opportunity at the North American Championship to regain that North American Championship this Sunday at TakeOver New York. And isn't it funny how things work out? Both of these men, just a few months ago, Kevin Owens was the North American Champion. Aleister Black was the NXT Champion. They're no friends. You can ask either one of these competitors. They will tell you they're not friends with the other. But when it comes down to it, they are professionals, they are athletes, they are competitors, and they want the win here on NXT, and they want to become the NXT Champion as well as the NXT North American Champion. As Aleister Black rises once again here in the NXT arena.
And his partner from Amsterdam, Holland, weighing in at 215 pounds, Aleister Black.
Aleister Black, the longest reigning NXT champion in this company's history. This man went almost a year undefeated, and if it were not for the shenanigans of the World Tag Team Champions Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins distracting the referee and attacking Aleister Black on the outside, I have no doubt in my mind that Aleister Black would still be standing here today as the NXT champion. A man wronged, looking to right those wrongs. He will have the opportunity come this Sunday when he takes on the NXT champion, Dean Ambrose. It's almost a big fight feel, ladies and gentlemen. We have the challengers. And it is just about that time for the champions.
Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 90 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Ricochet.
Isn't it funny? Isn't it interesting how things come around full circle? Ricochet was in the opening contest at the end of Season 1, facing then NXT North American Champion Eric Young. Come the end of Season 2, and Ricochet is now the NXT North American Champion. Well, what else happened at the end of Season 1, you may ask? Well, none other than Kevin Owens returning to NXT to help his opponent come take over New York. That man right there, North American Champion Ricochet. As I said before, isn't it interesting how things come around full circle? We have one champion. We have our North American Heavyweight Champion. And now it is time for the big dog, the man that runs this yard, so to speak. He is the face of this company because he holds that championship around his
from
waist.
Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, the NXT champion, Dean Ambrose.
I'll give you some more history. Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins all made their debuts on the last episode, the final pay-per-view of the first season, that being NXT TakeOver The End. And what happened when they debuted? Well, they only triple powerbombed the first NXT champion, AJ Styles, the phenomenal AJ Styles, who moments prior lost the NXT championship to none other than Dean Ambrose's opponent this Sunday, Aleister Black. We have both of our challengers, ladies and gentlemen. We have both of our champions. If you are hyped, this is the final television episode of the second season. Days away from the final pay-per-view of the second season. TakeOver New York is right around the corner. Dean Ambrose faces Aleister Black for the NXT Championship. Ricochet faces Kevin Owens for the North American Championship. This is your main event for the television finale. Champions versus challengers. Kevin Owens gonna start us off. Ricochet gonna start us off. We're gonna get a preview of the North American Championship matchup this Sunday, and here we go. The referee signals for the bell, and Kevin Owens takes a step forward. Ricochet takes a step forward. Both men lock eyes. They're taunting away at each other. They want to face each other. Ricochet now, he's got him in headlock. Kevin Owens fights out of it. Ricochet now in the headlock from Kevin Owens. Ricochet fights out of it. Oh, both men look. They go for a shot. Kevin Owens gets the better of it. Ricochet delivers a shot of his own. Kevin Owens now born the brunt of the attack. Ricochet gonna send him off into the ropes, looking for an inverted atomic drop. Kevin Owens saw it coming. Kevin Owens now gonna send Ricochet off into the ropes. Ricochet now gonna fight him off elbows, right to the side of the head of Kevin Owens. And a stalemate. Both of these men. Whew, catch your breath, ladies and gentlemen. And now, here we go. Kevin Owens tags in Aleister Black. Ricochet tags in Dean Ambrose. we are gonna get a preview of the NXT Championship match as Aleister Black gets a headbutt right there from Dean Ambrose. Oh, look at this. Here we go. The strikes from Aleister Black. Elbow shot right there. Aleister, he's got Dean stunned up against the ropes, but Dean Ambrose saw it coming, whatever he was looking for there. Ambrose now out gonna follow the #1 contender. Shot right there from the champion. Follows it up with the second one. Black now gonna fight back, kick to the midsection, and now he's got him hooked. Here comes the strikes, the kickboxing background of Aleister Black being put on full display. Aleister Black now gonna send Ambrose into the ring. Aleister Black, no wasted motion from the challenger. He wants him back up to his feet. He's perched, and a drop kick right there. Springboard drop kick from the #1 contender to the NXT Championship. Irish whip right there from Aleister. Tag. In comes Mr. Wrestling. Kevin Owens snapmare from KO. PK kick right there from Aleister Black as he on his way onto the outside. What a hell of a match this has already been. Kevin Owens right in the face of the man that he will challenge for the North American Championship this Sunday. Kevin Owens shot right there from KO on Dean Ambrose. And what a matchup this could be one day for the NXT Championship. Shot right there from Ambrose. Takes down Kevin Owens. Now going to drag him to the center of the ring. Stop right there to the midsection of Kevin Owens. And a shot takes down KO. And now Dean Ambrose going to do what we saw Kevin Owens do just moments ago. Going to turn away at the man that will challenge him for the NXT Championship. And only it cost him. It caught him. He caught him. Electric chair turns that into a power bomb. Electric chair into a power bomb from Mr. Wrestling Kevin Owens. And now KO gonna drag him to the center of the ring. Kevin Owens has got a camel clutch locked in. Gonna try and wear down the NXT champion, but I don't think this is gonna get the win here. It's still relatively early in the matchup as Dean Ambrose fights back up to a vertical base. And now Dean Ambrose backbreaker on Kevin Owens. Backbreaker from the NXT champion on the #1 contender to the NXT North American Championship. Tag. In comes the North American champion. Irish whip. Look at the tag team continuity of the NXT North American and the NXT champion. And now Ricochet standing shooting star press. And now Ricochet delivers a drop kick right to the neck of Kevin Owens. Ricochet now going to look to take it right to Kevin Owens. Oh my goodness. Headlock driver takes down Kevin Owens. And now Ricochet, look at the power of the North American champion. That's 266 pounds. And Kevin Owens gets that shoulder up at 1. Ricochet gonna look to keep the pressure mounted on Kevin Owens. And in a matchup like this, where momentum is key, heading in to take over New York, just days away, Kevin Owens, kick to the midsection, gonna send him off to the ropes. Oh, pop-up power bomb! Pop-up power bomb! Where in the hell did that come from? A pop-up power bomb from Kevin Owens out of nowhere. Dean Ambrose runs interference. Shot right there from Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens made him pay. Kevin Owens made him pay. KO now in control of this matchup. As I was saying, in a matchup where momentum is key, with TakeOver New York just days away, you can ill afford to pick up a loss here in this matchup. Assisted cutter right there from Kevin Owens and Aleister Black. Aleister Black dropped a knee right there in the lower back of the NXT North American champion as Aleister Black looks to cave in the chest of Ricochet with those kicks. Black now in the corner, stalking, just waiting for Ricochet to get back up to his feet. And boom! Running knee strike. Running knee strike from Aleister Black into the cover. Dean Ambrose breaks up the pin. And oh, look at that stare from Aleister Black. Black just stares a hole right through Dean Ambrose. Michinoku driver. Michinoku driver right there from Aleister Black. Oh my goodness. Dragon suplex. Ricochet kicks out. Did you see the way that Ricochet just folded up? Black now brings him back up. Shot, spins him around. Oh, could have been looking for that ripcord knee strike. Ricochet now up on the shoulder, spins him around. Frankenstein. Ricochet now gonna look to mount a comeback. Irish Whip gonna send him out to the apron. And now, tag. In comes the NXT champion. And Dean Ambrose, oh, got caught. Ambrose got caught coming in by Aleister Black. And now Black, he's out on the apron, looking for that springboard knee strike. Oh, Dean Ambrose saw it coming. Ambrose saw it coming, picks him up, drops him down. Drops him down on his neck. No, near fall. Oh my goodness. Dean Ambrose just dropped Aleister Black like a bad habit. And now forearm strike in the corner. Forearm strike from Ambrose. Balls it up with a second one and takes him down with a bulldog. And now the NXT champion is in control of the matchup. Ambrose now going to drag him to his corner. Going to go up to the second rope. But Ambrose wasting precious time, precious seconds, and it cost him. Precious time. German suplex. Aleister Black loves to utilize those German suplexes, and he caught Ambrose with that one. Tag. In comes Kevin Owens, and I have to say, both of these teams surprisingly have been working very well. Kevin Owens, Aleister Black, Ambrose, Ricochet, all been working as a well-oiled machine as Kevin Owens takes down the NXT champion, and now just standing right in between Ambrose and Ricochet. Now, Kevin Owens once again right in the face of Ricochet, turning away, and Ricochet did not take too kindly to that, but Kevin Owens caught him. And Ambrose has him hooked. Dirty deeds. Dirty deeds from the NXT champion, who goes into the pinfall attempt, but Kevin Owens somehow kicks out. Oh my goodness. How in the hell did he do that? Ambrose now brings it back up. Look at this. The chops and the jabs and a clothesline takes down Kevin Owens. As the crowd comes alive once again. Chop after chop from the NXT champion. Irish whip, no, brings him back and takes him down with the neck breaker. Ambrose now brings him up. Kick to the midsection. Oh, shot right there, counter from Kevin Owens. Oh, super kick. No, Ambrose caught the foot. And now Kevin Owens shoves him down. Ricochet now back on the apron. Super kick from Kevin Owens. Well, if the first one doesn't get you, the second one will. Kevin Owens sends him into the corner. Shot right there from KO. Now Kevin spins him around. Irish whip, no. Brings him back. Backbreaker right there for Kevin Owens. Giving him a receipt from the backbreaker we saw from Ambrose earlier on in the contest. And now KO has the NXT champion, gonna take him into his corner, bounces him off the top turnbuckle. Tag, in comes Aleister Black. And now Irish Whip gonna send him into the rope. Big back body drop from both competitors. The number one contenders are in control of the matchup. Look at this. The elbow, the kicks, the kick right to the chest. Aleister Black taking it right to Dean Ambrose. And you gotta know, after the information that we heard from Hunter earlier on in the night, Aleister Black has got to be boiling over at the fact that if he does not win the NXT Championship this Sunday at TakeOver New York, he cannot challenge for the NXT Championship again as long as Dean Ambrose is the NXT Champion. And now, oh my God, Acai moonsault to the outside from Aleister Black. Aleister Black leaving all out on the line here tonight in Sacramento. Oh my goodness, these two men Going back and forth. Aleister Black looking to beat the living hell out of the NXT champion Dean Ambrose. Kick. Shot right there. Oh my goodness. Spinning back fist. Black was looking for a revolution knee strike. Ambrose had it well scattered. Russian leg sweep on the outside. And these two are fighting all the way up the ramp. Referee up to 7. These two, I don't even think they care about the match anymore. They just want to beat the hell out of each other. Bulldog on the outside from the NXT champion. Referee up to 9. Ambrose now gonna pick up Aleister Black. They're gonna fight all over the damn building. Referee up to 11. These two are gonna fight to the backstage area, looks like it. Aleister Black being guided to the back. Oh, couple of shots from Aleister Black. Kick to midsection, no. Aleister Black, the foot was caught. The referee up to 15. These two are gonna fight all over the streets of Sacramento. And look at this. They're heading to the backstage area. Well, what the hell? Get a camera back there, quick. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the feed being broadcast live on the Titantron for the crowd in Sacramento to see. And the referee has reached his 20 count. This match has been declared a draw. Both legal combatants have been counted out. They don't even care. They just want to beat the hell out of each other. Oh, a headbutt from Ambrose staggers him back into that equipment box. These two men, they just want to maim each other. They don't even care about the tag team contest anymore. And I'm trying to see, and it looks like Kevin Owens and Ricochet, they don't know. It's almost like they don't know what the hell to do. Oh, never mind. They're starting. A fight had broken out in the ring. Kevin Owens and Ricochet going back and forth. Someone get a camera back there quick. Get a camera to the ringside area, guys. Aleister Black shot right there. The kicks follows through with the elbow. Oh, look at this. The strikes. Here come the strikes once again from Aleister Black. Kick to the midsection. Oh my goodness. And here we go. Camera on the ringside area. Package pile driver. Package pile driver. Kevin Owens just dropped the North American champion. Oh my goodness. It's come apart at the seams in Sacramento. Kevin Owens has just left the North American champion lying in the center of the ring. Oh my goodness, I'm getting worried that, oh my goodness, Michinoku driver, I started to say I'm getting worried that Aleister Black and Dean Ambrose are still fighting in the backstage area. They've made their way to the parking lot. Oh my goodness. It's mayhem. It's anarchy here in Sacramento on NXT. Aleister Black just wants to get some measure of revenge on Dean Ambrose. And it looks like he's damn well getting his measure of revenge. Aleister Black, where have we seen that fire? A shot. Black mass just like that. Oh my goodness, what is going to happen at TakeOver?